It was 2005. I remember it vividly. I had just moved on from the fire department. And I started driving trucks. I figured it was a good transition. I enjoyed driving the fire engines when I had the opportunity, so why not start driving trucks? Figured it was a good fit. I was cool. Man, I went from state to state, through another state, into a state, in and out of states. I broke down in states, had to stay in different states. Man, I was all over the place. And the East Coast is where I mostly ran.
Entering New Jersey.
But I was everywhere. Kansas City, Chicago, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Maine. I was sick of this. It was dope in New York, though, to see my first car park lift. And to watch this lady almost walk her child right underneath my tandem. Driving around the wet, slick city streets of New York was a little different, but my heart was always in Long Beach. I got to a point to where I started training other drivers how to drive. That ended quick. I got tired of these rookies spilling loads in the trailer, having to re-stack pallets. It's part of the job, I guess. I was all over the place, man. But my heart was always with my family and friends. I tried to eat right, you know. Do my best to stay in shape. Like I said, I remember it vividly. And it was this storm right here that changed it all for me. Rain sound like rocks slamming up against the side of the truck. Thunder cracked right on top of the truck, it felt like. The next morning, everything was dusted white. And I knew right there, I wasn't going to experience another East Coast winter storm in a semi-truck. I finished up by 2016. And once I got back into Long Beach, I was done. What I knew as North Long Beach had a new name: Uptown Renaissance. Y'all call it whatever y'all want to call it. Uptown Renaissance, Uptown, artsy, craftsy, the North, home of the 858 nasty dogs. I don't care what y'all call it. I'm home. And I'm gonna do my best to fit right in.
My name is Guillermo Avalos. I am a professional muralist, specifically here in the city of Long Beach. I've been living here in Long Beach for the past 36 years. Now I live here in the 9th District. I've been living here for 4 years. Besides painting murals, I also instruct and teach painting and drawing. And those are some of the things that I try to interrelate art projects here within my community.
Walking by, and I was just looking, he was like, hey, you want to paint? And I said, yeah, and he gave me some paint, and he told me how to paint by numbers. And just as easy as that, everybody who's in the neighborhood gets a chance.
Some of the people on this wall part of this community?
Yes,
How
indeed.
did you choose these individuals?
Well, I was very fortunate to finish a mural just at the Golden State Humane Society. I met Mr. Raul Nario from Starr King Neighborhood Association, and he had mentioned that he had a wall.
And this was one of them. And it happened to be that they had a meeting. We went to the meeting to it was pretty much meet and greet all the people that wanted to hear what was going on, and some of the local artists, and that's where I met Mr. Guillermo Rawz. Looking at the wall, I said, yes, let's see if we can sponsor some sort of a project to do our piece, specifically in this area where some of my youth that participated last mural that I painted lived in. So after me encouraging some of the youth to come out and paint, I managed to look around for faces that told a little story of the area and people who lived here for many years. Starr King Neighborhood Association, they selected some of the individuals that we see here now on this wall.
You know, people message me and they tell me it's amazing and it gives them life, and I think that's really cool. You know, because they have like different types of people and like come from different places. So
I just art every day, all the time. That's all I do now.
And where are you originally from?
I grew up in Minnesota.
Okay, so my name is Raul Nario, and I'm actually, I live in this neighborhood. I've been here for about 22 years, and my profession is a realtor, real estate professional. So that's my profession. But as far as what I do in the community, what I do is got involved into community outreach, try to help improve the community.
Woke you guys up, right? Well, thank you guys for coming out. The thing that motivated me to do this is that I've come to this neighborhood and I'm raising my 2 children, and I really want this place to be a place where we can feel safe coming. And so that really put it in my heart that I needed to do something, and I didn't know what to do or how to do it. So I just kind of remembered that Pastor Ponciano had told me that he'd come to this neighborhood and he and his congregation uniting in prayer, because I do believe that things happen when we pray. And I think in this area, especially here, something bad is happening and we have to pray. I really thank you guys all, because this was just a thought and you guys made it a reality. So it all starts with one thought. So on that note, just be positive and just be an example for the community. So thank you all.
Well, this mural represents our community, the people that live here. It gives us a sense of ownership. You know, we belong to the city, we live here, so we're very happy and honored. This mural represents who we are and the community, and I just want to say that you guys need to come over here and get to know what Guillermo has been doing. It's an awesome job.
How are you tied into this project?
Before I eventually decided to get involved into just cleaning up the neighborhood, and from just getting involved with that, it kind of led to other things, the council member's office, just by submitting those applications of what we would like to see in the neighborhood, what changes we would like to see. So I wrote about 10 different locations of where I thought that it might need some little TLC.
I had the opportunity at the age of 13, having a chance to meet a professional muralist. He allowed me to participate on one of his walls, got the art bug, and I've noticed that besides doing my paintings and my gallery showings and all that, mural painting was actually my thing.
back in the city for a few days now and noticing murals where I would usually see gang graffiti and vacant lots where I would usually see mom and pop shops. I was starting to feel change. So I decided to go down and talk to the city vice mayor, Richardson.
North Long Beach is in an interesting point in time that we call the Uptown Renaissance. And just to break that down for you, this is a period of time where more investment has been invested in a span of 3 to 4 years than probably any other point in the history of North Long Beach. And I'll give you an example. $130 million modernization of Jordan High School, which is the landmark in the area. $16 million new Michelle Obama Library opening up. $10 million Fire Station 12, the largest, most modern fire station in our city, is on Artesia Boulevard. $15 million going into the Houghton Park Community Center, which has not been rebuilt in 92 years. $7 million wetlands restoration, $7 million improvements to Artesia Boulevard, $3 million improvement to Atlantic Avenue, $10 million on Atlantic and Artesia for development, at least $10 million in the development for Atlantic and Harding. And we're working with a developer to come into all the vacant space around the library, who's probably going to invest $15 to $20 million. So all that together is about $230, $240 million invested at one time. But that is all financial capital. There is no empowerment unless you work on the human capital, the people that actually live in that community.
So before I go meet the people that actually live in that community, I want to go take a walk through DeForest Park and see what's up with that wetlands restoration.
1, 2, and go up. High five on the beat.
DeForest
Johnny
Park.
Black, the Wolfpack Hustler. Yeah.
I like this. They made this into like a pond.
Go hard, my nigga.
Ducks.
Down Weeds by day, Wolfpack at night. I be in my zone, call a top flight. Down Weeds by day, Wolfpack
this
at
little
night.
walkway
I be in my
now.
zone, call a top flight. Down Weeds by day, Wolfpack at night. I be in my zone.
different
call
than
a
what
top
I
flight.
Hey, Mr.
Down
Will.
Weeds by day.
How you doing, sir? This is Raul, the Starr King Neighborhood. Hey, just give me a call to follow up with you. See if you get a chance to come out to our block party that's happening on Saturday, August 27th. Get a chance, swing by, come through, bring your camera. Hopefully, get a chance to make it. Any questions, give me a call. Talk to you soon, man.
Yeah.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Rawz with the Rawz Real Estate Group.
Video. So if I can get you guys to, yeah.
We're a Christ-centered business that focuses on supplying the most ethical service in the business while getting you the greatest results.
If I can just get you guys to talk about what you guys got going here.
One of our big things is we're community-based, and we want to reach out and touch the communities that we work with and show them that we actually care about them, not just helping them buy and sell real estate.
Right here we have some turkey, baked beans.
To help improve everybody's lives, because we want to, at the end of the day, we want to be the people that you know, like, and trust to go and help you with all your real estate needs and goals.
all you've done for the neighborhood, lifting up the neighborhood, getting the alley, no dumping signs, helping clean up the alleys, getting the murals put up. All you doing, man, you working harder than folks. So this is just an appreciation says awarded to Raul Nario Jr. Thank you for your hard work and dedication in taking the lead to get the murals on my liquor and the wall on Butler behind Eddie's liquor. Your work on cleaning up the alleys, getting the no dumping signs, organizing the Starr King Neighborhood Association block party. We couldn't have done it without you. We thank you for all you are doing for our neighborhood. Presented this 27th day of August 2016, Jimmy Murray, President.
Thank you, man.
All right. Yay! Let's get around the hand. Yay!
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, turn around here.
Take a picture.
Good to share.
Wait. We just want to thank everybody for coming out to the Starr King Neighborhood Association second annual block party. I hope you had a good time with friends and a lot of family.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody was able to make it. I want to thank to Vice Mayor Richardson for coming out and other Starr King community and the school, of course, and all the kids that came out and were able to enjoy this event because that's what the event was for them. So thank everybody that came out.
How do you think it helps the community?
Well, it lets us know that we care about each other and we want to get to know each other. And we just want to know who's in the neighborhood.
Right.
Exactly.
All right.
So we know when strangers are here.
Right.
And I truly believe that prayer in the community keeps us together. Prayer matters.
Okay.
What's going on in the world today?
All right.
And we need more love in this world.
Right. Well, I had the opportunity to sit down with the Vice Mayor of Long Beach. That was interesting. What can I say? I'm not a journalist. I'm sorry, I'm not a journalist. I played football, I was a fireman, and I drove semi-trucks. Nothing in there says, this guy is a journalist, so, hey, I'm sorry. But I do appreciate you taking over that interview, Vice Mayor, and asking yourself the questions, and then on top of that, giving me the answers so that I can put them in this documentary. Thank you. I appreciate that. But it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome to get the opportunity to meet Raul Nario, Guillermo Avalos, the Starr King Association, and all that's going on over there in North Long Beach. Thank you for inviting me out to the block party. I had fun.
You thirsty, please grab Sprite. My crib's lurking, don't die tonight.
That's right. Give a round of applause to Vince Staples. We're really proud of him. He's been really helping put North Long Beach on the map, but he's doing it in a positive way. And all of this today, closing down the street, was really to get people to come out, celebrate. Give a round of applause to Nick. Literally, I was walking on Venice Beach, ran into Nick and Pierre, and said, hey, can we do this in Long Beach? They said, absolutely. I said, can you do it in 2 weeks? And they got it done. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
Check this out for Mark. We got 10s all across the board. Bakersfield fighting.
Yeah, there we go.
Here we go. But John Dempsey, he cleared. Let's go, remix.
Tell him I got the toes. Wait a minute. Tell him I got the toes.
Here we go, remix with them all. Money up. In life, today you better do something. Hello. Fade out Uptown for having us. Venice Basketball League. I'm your man Mouthpiece, voice of Venice Beach. And we out of here, y'all.
Yo, remember he say real hip hop. Say real hip hop. Say I am hip hop. Say it. Let's go. Say ho. Say ho. Say ho. Back it up, back it in. Let it all be so. What you say? I'll serve your ass like John McEnroe. If your girl stands up, I'm smacking her. Word to your moms, I can't deny.
Everybody put your W's in the sky. Like you down with Wu-Tang? Or like you from the West Coast? Stand up, get your hands up. People stand up, get your hands up. People stand up, get your hands up. People stand up. Okay, put your W's back in the sky one more time.
Fantastic. Listen, I'm the vice mayor, but keyword vice, we have in our presence the mayor of Long Beach, Mayor Robert Garcia, who's joined us in North Long Beach today. Let's give it up for Mayor Garcia.
Thank you. What's up, L.B.C.? How we doing? You guys doing all right? Listen, I want to just begin by thanking all of you for coming out and supporting this really great event. And can we give a big round of applause to the guy that organized this whole event, Vice Mayor Rex Richardson over here. This could not have been possible without his support.
In the sky, light it up, light. Get your hands up. Hey, hey, hey. Get your hands up. Razor sharp. Moving at the speed of a solution. Bleeding in the street as we breathe in the pollution. They saying that we need a revolution, but they passion is reduced to all caps in the computer. Every 16 I make a 16. Blood splattered all on your shirt like the Biscayne. They triple like Escalade mixed greens. My flow cleaner than the Sistine, pristine. You going green like Al Gore with them. I make algorithms. The guy Malcolm in them. God's favorite, I'm sick of the doctor's patients who live in a cold world. My job is to rock nations. My occupation, elation, celebration of rebels. Raise the levels of the decibels. Turn it up, turn it up. Our flowers is the loudest, they crowd around us, but cower in the shadows of the tower's war. Take the tour as we take the roar. What would be so sabotage, knuckles gone straight to floor. I make the call on a rocket ship, take it off. John gun music playing when they hold on.
Stay out of trouble.
That's it.
Raul Nario, as well as our cultural conversations program led by our libraries. So we're here at Michelle Obama Libraries, fantastic event, great music, great food, great people. So I'm just so happy to see so many people coming together around Cinco de Mayo, celebrating our Mexican-American community, and I'm happy to support it.
Shiloh Moore, General Librarian, Long Beach Public Library. Welcome to the second annual Cinco de Mayo Cultural Conversations Celebration. Cultural Conversations is a program that embraces different people in our community who have either immigrated to this country or maybe their family, and they come and they share their story about their culture through food, music, dance. It's really just a grassroots program, but it happened to run on Cinco de Mayo. It's the second Saturday. Last year we had some dancers and Jordan High School student came, but this year we decided, since it was on the actual day, that we were going to invite all of the community members, city departments to come and share services throughout the city here for this great event. So welcome to everyone who came, and thank you to Cultural Conversations.
We're representing the Coalition for a Healthy North Long Beach, and what we fitness classes to Hyde Park. We do youth programs to bring awareness of sugar and drinks and just to bring health and fitness to the community.
What kind of health and fitness? What kind of fitness?
Well, we have yoga classes, Zumba classes in the afternoons, and then we also have cooking and nutrition classes for the teens at Hyde Park.
And are these classes, you just said teens, but are these classes just for teens or are they open up for everyone?
We have fitness classes that are for adults, it's for everybody, and then the nutrition are for teens at the teen center at Hyde Park.
He was elected to the Long Beach City Council in 2014 as the youngest member ever on the Long Beach City Council. He just won re-election, and we're very thankful for all the things he's doing for our community, including working with and getting this library done and bringing it to the community and helping us have another great event here, like this event here today. So we'd like to have him say a few words for us. So everybody is Vice Mayor Rex Richardson.
All right. Thank you, Kirk. Where is Hilda? Show your hands. Let's give it up for Hilda. All of her hard work. She told me a long time ago, at least a year ago, that she had a vision of starting a new organization here in the community and to kick it off with Cinco de Mayo. So let's just give a big welcome now to the new Puente Latino Association. Puente Latino Association, and that stands for bridge, building a bridge between our Latino community and the rest of our community here in Uptown. And so we have great relationships, and now what we're doing is taking it to the next level. That's what I think this represents. So good job, Hilda and Raul and everyone who's been involved, in Kirk. Just quickly, North Long Beach is a fantastic community. We're a community on the move. A lot of amazing things. The library's been open for a little over a year. It's one of our highest utilized libraries in our entire city. Very iconic, beautiful architecture. And the community came together and named it after Michelle Obama, First Lady of the United States. We've got a lot of important work that's happening in the community. Houghton Park Community Center just broke ground, and we're building a new community center right up the street at Houghton Park. Jordan High School is doing a $130 million modernization. All these vacant lots you see around here, we're building new retail that community needs. So it's really an important time to be here in the North Long Beach community. So I just wanted to come by, send my greetings. Feliz Cinco de Mayo, and you know, I got Hilda. We got to work on my Espanol a little bit. I got to do a little bit better. You gonna help me with that, Hilda? Thank you. So I'm gonna work with the Puente Latino Association on that. Thank you all. I wish you all a very happy Cinco de Mayo, and looks like you already got a great event. So onward to next year and many more good events. And shout out to our librarians. We have Shiloh here and Cultural Conversations. Let's give a shout out to our librarians. All right, folks, go Uptown. Thank you.
Thank you, Rex. Hey, another round of applause for Vice Mayor Rex Richardson. Un aplauso, por favor.
Things they care about, and how can you build a community where people are reflected and see themselves in it, and it's art. So we went out to the community, having seen projects like Powwow come to downtown Long Beach and other areas, and sort of skip over North Long Beach and do these beautiful, captivating murals that really reflected the cultures in those communities. We didn't have a seat at the table. So we, as a staff here in the 9th District, we partnered with Squeeze Arts Collaborative and the Arts Council for Long Beach. We did a call for artists, looking for local artists who were willing to help us bring some of that art activity to North Long Beach. So we selected about seven artists. The criteria were work with your local neighborhood residents like Raul Nario in the Starr King Neighborhood. Work with the local students and come up with an art piece that really reflects us. And so after a period of about 6 months of organizing, we were ready. We went through and put forth 7 magnificent, fantastic murals that really transformed a lot of our corridors, and people are still talking about today.
Today's what we're doing today. We're actually having an alley cleanup, which is pretty much all the way as far as further than the cones, maybe about 4 blocks, and we're gonna have about 3 more blocks to go. And after the cleanup, we're actually gonna have a mural event over on 67. We actually got a lot of partners here. We got Starr King Neighborhood, we have Long Beach Environmental Alliance, we have a Healthy Coalition of North Long Beach. We also have Puente Latino Association. I mean, we have a lot of support today, and it's actually great. So, you know, exciting time.
Kimberly Caruco, okay?
Arts for LA. We're trying to make arts more accessible for everybody in Los Angeles County, and I'm interested in repeating some of this work in San Pedro and bringing up this kind of cleanup and neighborhood beautification and just spreading it all around.
Okay, I wanted to thank everybody for coming out here and helping us out. Guys, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this event. Main thing, we want to thank Starr King Neighborhood Association, Puente, Healthy Coalition, Long Beach Environmental, Jordan, everybody that's out here. Latin American Student Society, they've actually been to a lot of our events, and you know, we're happy that everybody's here. And also Guillermo, Mr. Avalos, the design group, and also Mr. Hugo, which is he's the one that's actually going to go ahead and his first big scale mural, and we're actually excited that he's here.
I want to make sure that we call El Cafecito de Long Beach del Norte, la Coalición for Healthy North Long Beach, Puente Latino Association, and the school. Actually, the Starr King Elementary School is another partner, so we really thank to everybody to be here and to help us.
Yeah, it's a big help. And Mr. Hugo?
Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting the arts. If not for you guys, you know, artists like myself would not have a place to be creative and, you know, really express themselves. So thank you guys very much. And thank you guys for being here. Hopefully we have fun today, and hopefully we have more awesome projects like this coming up.
And one last but not least, the main one that actually allowed us to make this happen is the Arts Council. They and the city of Long Beach, that they actually show us a lot of support. So we're actually very grateful that they're supporting us. And thank you.
They give us a grant, guys. So the money that we are spending everywhere here is from them. So thank you,
Arts Council,
Arts
City of Long Beach.
and City of Long Beach.
So you guys ready to pay?
Yeah!
Alright. So guys, if we can all get in a nice line going this way, a nice little line, we're gonna...
We live down the street, and we gonna get a mural on this wall. We want to participate.
We've lived here for 26 years, and we are excited that we are gonna see something like this in our neighborhood. It's awesome.
Yes. Before they're putting this canvas on the wall, it was just a graffiti wall, foul language, gang slogans or what have you.
It's a beautiful thing, you know, in Long Beach Boulevard, a lot of illegal drugs on the street. So to see somebody coming to do something positive, very soothing, you know, to see this in the neighborhood. It's a very good thing. I appreciate it. I love it, you know, and I love the people that's doing it.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I've never actually got a chance to paint a mural, or even see how it's done. So I'm kind of excited about like the opportunity to do that.
This whole mural is actually really to depict just the fact that, you know, sky's the limit, and to give kids an opportunity to see that anything's possible.
It brings color, life, and I love how the community is getting involved.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Everybody's invested in the community. Let's physically invest in the community.
Yes.
My name is Hugo Lomelli. So I am the leading artist for this mural. I put together the design with my mentor's help and the community's help. We decided on this design, which is going to be an outer space scene with an astronaut and his doggy friend. The store sells camping equipment and RV equipment, so they wanted to have some type of airstream. And in my head, I'm thinking travel. You know, what's the ultimate destination, right? So outer space is the ultimate destination, and for me it was about inspiring the kids to get out and travel, as well as do something that the owner would be happy with and the community. The local school is called Starr King, so that's going to be the name of the mural. Also, it's going to be the Starr King, which is, I think, is pretty cool because it ties in with everything. Like, I feel like so blessed, so grateful that everybody's out here like helping out. Like, there's so many people putting marks on this wall, and that makes you feel like they're gonna, you know, grow a personal attachment to this and protect it. Just overall, thank you, you know, anybody out there that supports the arts.
Thank you guys for doing this. We appreciate it. Like I said, we've been here 26 years, and we love that you guys thought about us in our little section of Long Beach.
Yeah, now we don't have to go far for a selfie spot. You know?
We did a cleanup this morning, so we ended up cleaning the neighborhood. Everybody that they actually will say that they took part in this event, so therefore, they have something that ties them to the community.
There's a lot of people tied to this community. There's a lot of people outside of this community that still calls this community home. And I'm curious to know, what do they think about the Uptown Renaissance? Some may even argue that North Long Beach don't need an Uptown Renaissance. There are a lot of good things going on here in the 9th District. With the Michelle Obama Library, the Station 12, the grassroots programs here in the community, Raul Nario and the Starr King Association, Guillermo Avalos and the vivid and the beautiful murals. There's quite a bit. But is it enough to sway the community into a whole new Uptown Renaissance? You guys stay tuned as we sit down and talk to business owners and homeowners, and some of my friends that grew up here and spray painted on these very walls that now have murals on them. And let's see what they think about the Uptown Renaissance. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. It's your boy William Rawz, PN8 Film. Stay kind, peaceful to one another. Peace. Vice Mayor Richardson, City Hall, take one.
Vice Mayor Richardson, L.B.C. You want to say hi, I'm Slate Green.
California, give it up, my hometown. Thank you.